it's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.
Well, the jackpot is certainly one of the more popular bets when it comes to the exotics, and on most cards you have two jackpots, one that begins in, it's an 8-race card, and ones that will begin in race number 4, ending in the 7th, and then they have the second jackpot, and this will be jackpot 2, races 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let's have a look at what time you need to get jackpot 2 on. 14:35, and it is a fillies and mares 66 handicap over 1,200 meters, and the guys will put up the field now, and at time of recording 8 runners go to post here, and I am all in. I've had a good look at this field, Devon. We always say with a lot of respect to the balance when we make a horse a good thing, because that is why we're having the race, to see the outcome and of the result. Now, number 4, Winter's Destiny from the Dean Kannemeyer stable. She does look the part in this field. You could say that she's been frustrating, and for some, costly to follow as well if you've gone for her at her last 2 starts. But the fact is, she hasn't run badly. She's had a second, and a third post-maiden run from her last start behind Lunar Eclipse. Second in that race was Demigod, that's come out through to win from the Gavin van Zyl stable. And there were excuses as well. If you just have a look at the comments in the form guide that I'm using, the saddle did slip last time out, so she wasn't fully assisted by Keegan de Mello. And when I looked at this field, I'm just hoping that the pace is on, because if you have to ask me for a concern, there could be one, that she is dropping in distance, but I'm hoping that the pace is on, and with horses like Perfect Appeal with the claim 4, she could be quick. Number 1, Shaken Not Stirred. She's not a notable front runner, but on a day she could go to the front, and from draw 1, I think they're not going to waste that. So those look to be the 2 horses that could set the useful fractions up front. And with Keegan de Mello, in a prime position, he's drawn middle out the gates. He's got speed on his inside, speed on his outside. He could find a nice position to just, tow him to the straight. And this is the filly that I'm going all in. So I've had a look at the field, but I'm a big fan of number 4, Winter's Destiny, as a banker on all bets.
Yeah, same with me. I've elected to banker this in my shortlist in the place accumulator. I fully agree with you, Dees. I just think that this horse has met the right field. It's a small, compact field now. She's dropping to 1,200 meters, which may suit her. I do think that the pace will be on. I know that Shaken Not Stirred likes to race a little bit of a little bit handy. So I do think that they found the right field, and this looks the right horse and the horse to beat on paper.
Yeah, there'll be many out there that will be saying, the drop-in distance could be an undoing, and I would not argue with that type of statement. But when you assess the opposition, it's not the greatest punch around, and she is the type of horse that's threatening to win. And Dean Kannemeyer and Keegan de Mello, you don't just enter horses in races. I mean, you try and work it out with your trainer, and sometimes the owners and the breeders are consulted as well if it comes to distance and that type of thing. So they don't just enter horses for the sake of racing them. You want to try and win them, so you're giving your horse the best possible chance of trying to win it, placing it in the right possible race. So I think in consultation with Keegan de Mello here, Dean has elected to throw this filly into the 1,200 meter trip, and I think they could get away with it. Winter's Destiny going to be a banker for both Devon and myself in race number 5.
The betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.